Of the innocent blood, thousands of corpses left behind in Rwanda, conflicts and crises every day. I ask myself why.
Africa4U here in Lagos today, speaking to Nigerian artists making a difference around the community and around different parts of the world. But today we're speaking to Femi Jubal, also another upcoming Nigerian artist making a big difference in the heart of many people around the world also. Femi, how are you today?
I'm doing good, thank you, Mr. Tokunbo.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Can you just tell me a bit about yourself, your background, and how you got into music?
My name is Femi Jubal, and like I always say, I believe I didn't choose music, music chose me, and I believe that music is a weapon, and is my own weapon, or the instruments I'm using to create a passion for change, for justice, for equality, for freedom in Africa and beyond.
That's fantastic. How did you get into music?
Started from the church. My family had a crisis. We had the family crisis when I was growing up. So the only place I found solace was in the church. I used to go to church back then, alone in the church, learning how to play the piano, the drums, the guitar. So music started there.
Now, music seems to have grown in Nigeria to a very large extent over the years. What do you think about the music scene in Nigeria today?
The truth is there is a revolution in the Nigerian music industry. Things are changing, things are improving, and when there is a revolution anywhere, you have to understand that the outcome would reveal those who have the quality and those who don't have it, the outcome. So we are still in process. At the end of the day, we are going to know those who are supposed to be there and those who are not supposed to be there.
What do you like to see work better or improve in terms of Nigerian music and the artists currently at the limelight today?
I'd like to see, we really don't have a structure at the moment, structure in the sense that we don't have a system that takes care of the artist, a system that is working such that there is a label and the artist is on the label and the label is doing what they're supposed to do and the artist is doing what he's supposed to be doing. So I would like to see a structure where the artist is the artist is the intellectual property. The label should wake up to their responsibilities. We have a lot of people, chairman thing in Nigeria, chairman giving somebody money and they are calling it a record label. I think that should stop. We should be more professional about music. And another thing is originality should also be our watchword. One of the things I've discovered in Nigeria is you see people start a record label and they want to sign a clone of an artist that is in vogue. Wizkid is in vogue, so they sign somebody and says, we want you to sing like Wizkid and do everything like you. You can't have two Wizkids. Let the artist be original. Every artist has got their message and their unique selling points. Let the artist let them be themselves and do their best and be original.
Okay, that's good. What would you say is your most memorable achievement to date in terms of the music scene or even in general?
Yeah, was when I tried to go to Darfur, because I wrote a song, Cry of Africa. The song has gotten a lot of accolade outside Nigeria. As a matter of fact, there is a label that the song is on with them. It has been featured on a lot of compilation CDs in the States, in Australia and other countries. So I dedicated this song to Darfur, the genocide in Darfur. So I took a trip to Darfur, but I couldn't get there. We had to stop at Niger, but that is very memorable. That's like the best thing that has ever happened to me. I actually joy in those little things, yeah.
Now, what role would you say an artist has to play today in making a difference to people around and also making a difference to the young generation, whether in Nigeria, whether in Africa or other parts of the world?
The truth is, people cannot give what they don't have. So the first thing is not whether you're an artist or not. What do you have inside? What do you want to offer to your generation? What kind of impact do you want to make on people? Because I see a lot of people just making an impression and not making an impact. So we should get to the point where we help the younger generation, our generation, to wake up to the call. There is so much moral decadence and all of that in our society. I believe that an artist is a messenger. We should be able to use our music to help people, to influence people positively, such that these things are corrected.
That sounds fantastic. Any projects lined up in the next 6 months to 1 year in terms of music or other initiatives?
Yeah, sure. I am working on traveling to Darfur this time, and I'm very sure I'm going to make it there this time. Yeah, traveling to Darfur, meet the people, take real footage, pictures and videos, interviews and all of that. Then the video of Akon Shirawa, the Cry of Africa song I did, should be ready like in a couple of weeks.
What message do you have for the outside world about African music, African role models and people making a difference?
The outside world should, I'd like them to understand that Africa is not that continent. Africa is not that place they see as a, war-torn area where everybody is evil and all of that. Africa is blessed. Black is beautiful. They should come and experience our culture. We have our challenges. They've had their challenges. Yeah, like hundreds of years ago, America was not like this. They had their own, phase where they were faced with all these things. So we are going through our challenges, but we are blessed. They should just come and appreciate that culture and that process that we are going through, because Africa is God's own continent. I believe that strongly.
That's fantastic, and I believe that too. Also, are there any social media platforms out there in case people want to find out more about you, or websites or anything at all?
I am on ourstage.com. Ourstage.com is a website in the United States, so they can find me on www.ourstage.com/profile/Femi Jubal. They can follow me on Twitter at Femi Jubal on Twitter, FEMIJUBAL, and I'm also on Facebook as Femi Jubal. I'm on MySpace too as Femi Jubal.
That's great work. Keep me posted about all the great work you're doing in the community, and when I'm back in the country, I'm sure we'll catch up for more initiatives. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.